Hey, YouTube. I need to get this on the record for my grandchildren and my great, 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 great grandchildren that I probably will never see. Um, Man, you can't be afraid to say no. Let me say that again. You can't be afraid to say no, especially to yourself. Okay? You can't be afraid to say, no, man, I'm not gonna go to the club. I'm not going to the movies, out to dinner. You know? You're gonna have to sacrifice something, man. What's going on, David? You gotta give something up, okay? And especially you can't be afraid to say no to people. I don't care what their need is. You still it's your um okay. All right. All right, let me know, man. I'll listen to anything. It don't mean that I'll agree with it, but I'll at least give you the courtesy to listen to what you got to say. I'm not promising you I'm going to agree with your proposal, but I'll certainly will listen to what you got to say. Okay? Well, yes, you can. You can say no, man. You can when you want to. When it's in your best interest to say no, you'll say no. But what I'm talking about requires a discipline. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Like I said, man, I give you the courtesy to at least take a look. I ain't promising you that I'm gonna accept it. That's all I'm saying. I will give you the courtesy to look now. I ain't guaranteeing you that because I'm looking means I'm gonna go along with what you got. No, I'll give you the courtesy to look. I'll do that. Shoot, you might give me some ideas. That's how I be careful, man. You see, you had to be real careful, dude, about um, how you present stuff, cause some people will lay in the cut. Yeah, I will be. I am, man. I'm gonna get my dinner way off the ground. See, let me tell you what God revealed to me that I didn't fully understand at the time that I was doing it. Man, I have, not only do I have the dinnerware, I have my tour business, I have a hop on, hop off shuttle that's already ready to go. Okay? And what God showed me was this. All I need now is capital. See, I can hit the ground running, man. If money comes to me right now, see, most folk gonna have to stop and create what their idea is. Mine is already created. Yeah, mine is already created. All I'm waiting for is the capital. See, when the capital comes, man, I can hit the ground running when everybody else got to create. So that give me a chance to get some distance between us. And by the time they work the kinks out, shoot, man, I'd be done circled the track 10, 12 times. So that's how I'm looking at it right now, man. Folk laughing about, yeah, no, the idea is complete. It's completed. And money, because I know where to go. See, I done put everything in place. I know where to go. Okay, all I got to do is go back and say, hey, bam, here the money is, man. Let's hit it. That's all that's necessary. We'll talk, man. We'll talk. We'll talk. We'll talk. Like I said, let me see what you got to say, man. Let me see what you got to say. See, one of the biggest drawbacks you'll find is creating an acceptance for your idea. See, when an idea comes to you, it comes in a finished form. It don't show you where the pitfalls are. It don't show you where the adversity is. It don't show you none of this the stuff you're gonna run up against. It only shows you how much money you'll make when you embrace it. That's what an idea will do for you. Will show you, man, if you embrace me, you'll make this amount of money. And that's what people get stuck on. That amount of money that they think, what's going on, that they're going to make. See, that I didn't show them the pitfall. Didn't show you the adversity that came with it to get to that money. See, if success was that easy, that you could just walk in the door and be successful, why isn't everyone successful? If it was so easy. Ask yourself that. Why do people sell their souls to be successful? Why? Think about that for a minute, man. You got people out here that sell their souls. What do you mean, truth conductor? They sell their soul. Money is first in their world when they sell their soul. Let me say that again. See, when you sell your soul, money is first. That's all you think about is money. Okay? You don't care about people, about compassion, none of that. You don't care about that kind of stuff. You see? That's when you sell your soul. And we have too many people that have sold their souls just to make some money. And they find see, here's what I say. I was in a place on Twitter and with a bunch of gay guys. And I'll catch them again. But see, the question people need to ask, if this lifestyle was so glamorous that they making it out to be, why is suicide so damn high in it? Let me ask that question again. See, if this gay lifestyle is so glamorous that they making it to these young kids that are coming in, why is the suicide rate so high? Will somebody answer that for me, please? It's still there. You can go back and watch it, I think. True conductor. Oh boy, I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I'm running up. I'm running up against people. I got my little 8,000, and I'm running up against people with 45,000, 50,000, 100,000 followers. And I just got my little 8500. Oh, I know I ain't going nowhere. Mustang. See, I've been through too much, man. I've been through too much. Man, I ain't seen my wife in 2 years. Don't you think if I was gonna quit, I would have quit before now? I ain't seen that girl in 2 years, over 2 years. So if I was gonna quit, I would have been quit long time ago. Okay? I'm holding on to something I believe in. And I think it's gonna work. And when it come time for it to work, I can hit the ground running. Cause it's ready to go. That's how I look at it. Now if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But that's how I see it. That's how I see it right now. See, I can hit the ground running right now because I'm ready to go. That's how I see it. I'm ready. My stuff is ready. Everybody else got to get ready. I got the kinks out. I've been working it, man. I've been working it. I got a plan for mine. See, people don't realize how what I've created. See, I created Capital Buddy Tours. And within Capital Buddy Tours, you find DC Black Tours. Capital Buddy Tours is a landing page for all of the black tours all over the country. There's no website that exists right now that'll show you every black tour in the country. That's the landing page, Capital Buddy Tours. That's what it's going to be. And DC Black Tours is just a part of that. See, what people don't realize, I'm trying to create the demand. Because I could have a tour at 10, 10:30, 11, 11:30, 12. I could be sending a bus out full of people. See, and right now, I just do 10 o'clock because it's only me. And I can do the same thing at night, 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock. See, I'm running a bus. Now, if I'm doing that 6 days a week, do the math. You see, that's what I'm saying. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. So it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Rising tide raise all ships. All mine are finished. I'm just waiting for the tide. Because it's going to raise all my shit. Because I'm finished. I'm ready to go. See, a lot of people have been sitting back complaining during this pandemic. They didn't do no preparation. I've done it. I've already done it. My stuff is ready to go. I'm just waiting for the moment. That's all. That's all. I'm just waiting for the moment. I'm ready to go. I'm just waiting on the moment. And it's coming. It's coming because they see me out there and they know I ain't going nowhere. So it's coming. It's coming. Yeah. Well. It's all things in time. You can't rush time. That's what's wrong. Too many people trying to rush time. You can't rush time. You gotta let time have its way. And usually when time have its way, it ain't to your liking. And you got to know that. It's not gonna be to your liking. 9 times out of 10. So you have to have the discipline to be able to endure something that is not pleasant. And see, and that's what a lot of people don't want to endure. Something that's not pleasant. So they won't say no. They'll try to burn the candle at both ends, and that don't work. It don't work if you're burning the candles at both ends. Something is going to have to give. And you, my friend, going to have to learn how to say no. And like I said, the biggest person that you're going to have to say no to is yourself. Man, you're going to have to deny yourself some stuff. Whether you want to or not, you're going to have to deny yourself. This is not a have your cake and eat it too moment. This ain't it. When you jump on your dream and you trying to follow your dreams, you're going to have to learn how to say no. That's one of the first things you're going to have to learn. And it ain't easy. Because sometimes that no is going to be to family and friends. But you're going to have to say no. See, let me share something with you. When you listen to, we all have a voice of God, if you didn't know that. All of us have it. It's called conscience. That's the voice of God, okay? And you know right from wrong, whether you want to admit it or not. You know right from wrong. And see, right now we got a group of people that's trying to make right wrong and wrong right. We should know better. We should know better. Man, I tell you, I've been 7 strong, man. I sure appreciate y'all. The 7 that's listening to this, I pray that you take in what I'm telling you. Learn how to say no. That's going to be your biggest challenge. Because sometimes it's going to make you look cold. Sometimes it's going to make you look callous. And see, let me tell you how you know the fraud, the perpetrators. They always throw shit up in your face. That's the fraud. They always gonna throw, whatever you doing, they gonna throw that shit up in your face. They have a disagreement. Oh, look at you. You talking about stop hating each other because you disagree. See, they always want to throw your shit back in your face. That's the fraud. Okay? That's the one you can't trust. That's always throwing shit back in your face. Okay? See, they letting you see right there who they are. Believe them. They ain't gonna change. Let me say that again. See, they showing you who they are. Believe them, because they ain't gonna change. And see, when you believe them, you ain't surprised at nothing that they do. Let me say that again. See, when you believe what they show you, see, you ain't caught by surprise. Okay? Because you believe them from the beginning. Okay? See, that's when you on top of your game. See, when people show you who they are, and you ain't got to let them know that you done seen what they have shown you. Just let them play their hand out. You see, and when they think they got Trump, you can then let them know, no, hold up, buddy. Shit, I got a full house here. Cause I've been watching your ass. That's how you have to do with people. You gotta listen. So you really and truly have to listen. And when you're listening, sometimes you gotta say no. Okay? And the biggest challenge, again, you're going to come up is saying no. That's easier said than done. You really have to practice being secure within yourself that you can say no and don't care about the flack you get. Because you're going to get some flack. Now, you know, if you think for 1 minute, if you ain't going to get, oh, you're going to get some flack. You think I'm lying? Tell one of your kids no. Shit. Look at the flack that you get from your children. What you think you're going to get from somebody else? Worse than that. See, thank you. See, so stop being, you know, we coming up to a new year, man. Stop being surprised by what people are saying and doing because you're listening. You're listening to them when they show you who. Okay, well, true conductor, how do I recognize when somebody is faking with me? They can't look you in your face. See, you got to learn how to lock people. Look them in their eyes, man. If they can't look at you or if they can't hold a glance with you, and man, something wrong. Something is wrong. And y'all dismiss that because you ain't looking, you looking at the ground. Look at a joker in their eyes. See, cause that gonna tell you a lot to do, what you need to be doing, how you need to dance with them. Because if they can't look at you and see when you shake a person's hand, your handshake is your boundary. For anybody, your handshake is your boundary. You got a weak handshake, you a weak person. Let me say that again. You got a weak handshake, you a weak person. It's simple as that. Man, when you shake a person's hand, they need to know, oh, you done shook hands with them. See, and when somebody give you one of them fishes like this right here, that's the one you watch. The one hand to hand out, and it's just like this here, they don't even put no grip to it. They just give you this, you watch that one. That one is real insecure and real seriously double-minded. Okay? And they'll cross you the first chance they get. Every trip of the train, they'll cross you. And oh no, but see, you ignore it because you think you're going to change that person. Man, you ain't changing them. You ain't changing them. Because you ain't got that kind of confidence and security within yourself. That's right. You can't shake them. If somebody offer you your left hand, I don't want your left hand. Shit. I don't want your left hand. Okay? Yeah, they're unstable in all their ways. But see again, we see most folk think that they are more than who they are. They think they can change, and just because a person is this way, I can change them. No, you can't. Okay? You ain't gonna change them. They're gonna have to change themselves. You can't change nobody. That's how you're deceived. Okay? Because you thinking you didn't change somebody and they just showing you what you want to see until they get what they want. Once they get what they want, they pull up the real mask. And then you hurt and disappointed and confused, and now you don't trust nobody. See, because of your shortcomings, now you don't trust nobody. Because you deceived yourself. You knew better. You saw the telltale signs and you just ignored them. And sometimes because it was more peace when you ignore it. See, that's why some of y'all do it. Y'all do because you think, oh man, I'll have more peace and miserable in inside. Miserable. But because you think you got more peace, you don't say nothing. You just take it all in. You just accept everything. It is what it is. No, it ain't. That's a lie from the pit of hell. It ain't what it is. It's what you want it to be. And that's when you have to say, no, I will not accept this. This is not what I want. And if I have to do without, I will do without before I go through all of this. That's why I'm telling you, you got to learn how to say no. This ain't what I want. I want what I want. And this ain't it. And since this ain't it, I ain't wasting. Let me tell you something, man. Shit, I'm 68 years old. What I look like going out here acting like I'm 30 or 40? What at 68? You see what I'm saying? What that don't even make sense. Because I can't keep up. Because I'm much older now, so I have to be wiser. See, when I was younger, man, I had bullets to burn. In my 20s and 30s and 40s, I burned some motherfucking bullets. You hear me? I burned some bullets. Now at 68, shit, I gotta make every bullet count. Okay? I gotta, at this age, every bullet got to count now. Because I ain't got nothing to waste. I don't have it to waste like I did when I was younger. See, so that's the difference. And seeing if you find somebody that's old like me that's still wasting bullets, stay away from them. Because my mama used to say, boy, it's a sad day when poverty and old age meet. And that's what happens with a lot of these old folk. They are just burning bullets. And when poverty come knocking at their door, they out. What's going on? They can't even all they gonna get is a click. See, as is now, some of y'all got enough, but if poverty come to your door, boom! All right, get the fuck on back. I still got some, they don't know what's in there. But if they come knocking at the door and don't get no boom, oh, it's party time. I'm gonna take over this house. You see, and that's how you got to look. Listen, faking it until you making it only take you so far. Let me say that again. Yeah, man, I'll be 69 next month. And good Lord, let me live. In January 2022, I'll be 69 years old. I sure will. My mama always called me a late bloomer. That's what my mama always said. Every time, so don't say that over me. But she said, no, boy, you're a late bloomer. And that's what my mama used to say. I'm a late bloomer. So, you know, it is what it is. So, 69, man, it feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. You know, and seeing something, and here's the thing. Most of my classmates are retiring. And I'm still out here. I'm still out here beating the bush, man. And my classmates, yeah, God, for real, man. Most of my classmates are retired. Okay, they done hung it up. And I'm still like, and I've been this year, I've been out 50 years. I've been out of high school 50 years this year. And I'm still beating the bush. 50 years later, I'm still beating the bush. Everybody else done threw their bushes in. And I'm still beating the motherfucker. Saying, come on, man. I but you know, that, which and that's why I laugh at a lot of young people. They act like they ain't gonna never get old. See, you got a lot of young folk, man, that don't expect to get old. They don't even think about children and grandchildren. See, if we gonna heal this world, we gotta heal the family. Mine's fucked up. I know quite a few people got some fucked up families. So I'm in the group. My family fucked up too. That's what we got to heal as much as you can. Some you can take with you, some you can't. Them that want to go, take them with you. Them that don't want to go, love them anyway, but leave them where they are. You ain't got to hate them and dislike them. Love them, but let them stay there. They'll come. Either they're gonna come to their senses or they're gonna ride. One of the two. That's the only two choices they got. You see, so just love them from a distance. You ain't got to be up under them and trust them and interact with them. No, love them from a distance. If you got some people that you wanna get something to, man, you could. It's amazing how many folk from D.C. are homeless. Born and raised right here in Washington D.C. Got family right here in Washington D.C. And they're homeless. They're homeless. Man, where you from? Washington, man. Born and raised. Where your family? They still here. Man, in fact, we had an example of on Pennsylvania Avenue Southeast. Anybody that know? For years, man, for over 10 years, this girl had a mattress under the parkway. She was under the freeway, man. You drove by and you knew somebody loved her because they kept piling stuff on, but she wouldn't go nowhere. The only place, and she died right there. She froze to death right there. But they had blankets, mattresses, and it would get so much junk, man. The city would come and throw that shit away. And as soon as they throw it away, they bring some more stuff. Like people would just automatically bring some more shit for 10 years, man. And you drive by there right now, it's some flowers where she died. And think about this here. What if that was your child? That you done did everything you could, man, to get them in, but they want to stay outside. And it costs them their lives. You love them, but if they don't want to help themselves, there's nothing you can do. Let me say that again. If they don't want to help themselves, ain't nothing you can do. Because they're only going to show you what you want to see. That's what I've learned. People only show you what they want you to see when they trying to get you to drop your guard. And notice they can never stand you asking no questions. The minute you start, see, that's how you know who's who. That's one of the quickest way. See, somebody that's running a game on you, Can't stand no questions. You can't question them. You can't ask them. You can't make no sense with them. And when you start asking too many questions, then they really get in bed. I'll just find somebody else because it's all a scam. It's a joke. Know the difference, man. Just pay attention to your interactions with people, and you cut out a bunch of the bullshit. I mean, seriously, just pay attention to people. They show you who they are. From the very beginning, they tell you who they are. Something about them. It's going to reveal itself. And if it doesn't, when you first meet, just give it some time. But you paying attention. That's all I'm telling you. Pay attention to the people that's in front of you. Know their habits. Look at their mannerism. When certain moves, pay attention to their mannerism. See, everything has a rhythm. You have a rhythm. When you're happy, you're one way. When you're upset, you're another. When you're in between, you're another. You got a rhythm. Everything has a rhythm. And if you learn the rhythm, you save yourself a bunch of headaches. Example, when I say everything has a rhythm, I'm down at the White House every day. I've been down there now for a couple of years. Parking free. Didn't have to pay nothing. One of the strictest places in the city. Just recently, they start rewriting tickets. Anybody that gets a parking ticket that's not looking at that ticket for a mistake, you're making a big mistake. When you get a parking ticket, the first thing you want to look at is make sure there are no mistakes. I had a ticket up here. What did I do with that ticket? Where that parking ticket at? What I do with it? They got me. If you find one with a mistake on it, you got it. That's what you got to. That's what you're looking for. The mistakes on the ticket. In DC, if a mistake is on the ticket, you don't have to pay it. And that's what I look for. I don't know why they keep making mistakes. I keep contesting the ticket, and my thought process is, why write it if if you're gonna make a mistake and still turn ticket in? Why write it? Because I'm gonna contest it. I ain't paying for it. I'm gonna contest that thing, man. And that's what y'all got to do. Something gonna give. Because sooner or later they're gonna say that this fool, he obviously he ain't gonna stop coming, so we'll leave him alone. You know? One guy, I was sitting up on the street. Secret Service came up on me and said, "How come you're not down on Pennsylvania Avenue?" I said, "Man, they writing tickets now. I'm up here watching my car. If I see the ticket man coming, I can run and say I'm leaving with my music." See, yes, indeed, Island Boy. Misspelled word is the reason, and that just happened to me. The sign said, "No parking except Sundays from 9 to whatever." The ticket said, "No parking expect." It didn't say accept. It said expect. I protested. That's not what the sign says, because it's a misspelling. You see, so you gotta protest that. Okay, that's not what the sign said. The sign says accept, not expect. Okay, that I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them to make a decision. You know, they'll send to me in the mail their decision. And either way, I done bought some time, even if they don't. I done bought myself some time. I mean, that's. I mean, I can't complain because for 2 years I've been down there and haven't gotten a ticket every day for hours. So if I get a ticket now, I really can't complain compared to what I done got away with. I, I done got away with much more than that little $30 that they charged me, for real. I mean, if truth be told, so it's been in my favor. Okay, it's in my favor. So I can't, if they start writing me some tickets, I really have no complaints because there are days, man, they ain't do nothing at all for a couple years. Nothing. Every day I was there. If I didn't have a tour, I was sitting in front of the White House. And since Black history is not in demand as it is yet, I just wait, man. The biggest challenge that I have in front of me is seeing other tour companies prosper, and I'm not. I see a bunch of black folk taking a monument tour, but they don't get the black. All you got to do is Google the Black history of DC. I come up. And so I have to brace myself from not letting that discourage me. And this is goddamn truth, man. Every time I get to a point where I need some money, somebody book a tour. Somebody book a tour, man. Every time I need some money, somebody book a tour. The strangest thing, I haven't figured that out yet. Every time I need some money, man, somebody book a tour. They do. So that's why I say it's just a matter of time, and those people um, go on the tour, they enjoy it. They say they tell their friends, but hey, if I did no, it's seriously, if I did White History now, a friend of mine, the guy actually, the guy that saved me due to White History of DC. He called me up a couple of weeks ago. Man, I got 3 tour buses now. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, I got 324 passengers. He said, business is good. I got away from the vans now. I got 3 buses. I said, man, that's good. I'm glad for you. Now I know who to go to if I need a bus. See, that's another hookup for me. All right. Now, let me explain something to people. I don't worry about people stealing my tours because they don't have my flavor. Let me say that again. I don't worry about people stealing my tours because they don't have my flavor. See, I'm the creator. I can start in my tour anywhere I want to because I created it and make it make sense. When somebody steals something, they can't steal the anointing. The anointing is with you. When an idea comes to you, it wants to be embraced. If you don't embrace it, it'll go to somebody else. That's how ideas work. When they come to you, they want you to embrace it. If you don't embrace it, it'll go to somebody else. But when you embrace it, the anointing for that idea is with you. Even if somebody steal it, they don't know what to do with it because the anointing is with you. So don't worry about that. Okay? You still keep your mind proactive. Okay? If the one thing I can say as an entrepreneur to keep from being depressed and discouraged, keep your mind proactive. Always create something, man. When something ain't working, create something else. Set that aside. It's completed. It ain't going nowhere. It's ready to go. Anytime you want to go and pick it up, you can go and pick it up. But start creating something else to keep your mind busy. That'll keep you from being discouraged. Second guessing yourself. What you did wrong. Why it's not working. Keep creating. Keep a proactive mind. See, when you're looking down the road, and you're going to get some stuff wrong. But boy, that one or two times you get it right can change your life forever. See, that's the thing about success. It only takes one time for you to get in orbit. That's why you have to keep trying over and over and over and over. All it takes is one time for you to get in orbit. You see? And again, if it was so easy, let me tell you something. Adversity guards the door to success. Let me say that again. Adversity guards the door to success. Man, when your life is turned upside down, you close to the door of success. See, a lot of people want to blame the devil because their life is turned upside down. No, your life is turned upside down because you're close to the door of success. See, if you're persistent enough to keep knocking, even when your life is turned upside down, success will open the door for you. Okay? And if success was so easy, everybody would be in there. Everybody would be in there. If success was so easy, how come everybody's not successful? Think about that for a minute. If it was so easy, why isn't everyone successful? See, and here's the thing. When you got that it, as they call it, people know it. Anyway, listen, y'all. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to say no. And sometimes that no you have to say is to yourself. All right? Don't be afraid. I'll see you later.